Good day, listeners. Welcome to the Utande Business Plug, where we discuss valuable insights which are relatable to small businesses and entrepreneurs. My name is Rumbidzo. I'm the marketing manager for Utande Internet Services, and I'm excited to have our guest once again in the studio. Kevin, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Kevin Ngalonde. I'm the product manager for cloud services and Voip at Utande Internet Services.
Thanks, Kevin. In the past episodes, we've been having a very interesting discussion about the cloud. We've managed to demystify that, and a lot of questions have been coming in from the listeners. A lot of scenarios, people need help, they need solutions to some of their problems. And Kevin, I just want to give you a scenario. One of our listeners actually contacted us and said, imagine you're working on a document, a strategy document, and you've been working on it all night. And in the morning, you wake up and the document is nowhere to be found. First of all, what could have happened? And what can you do?
Thank you for that scenario. It gives me more energy. Why? Because that's where we are trying to point people to. So when your document disappears, it's either there is a virus that's in your machine, or you actually have been hacked. So the first thing, if something happens like that, to be honest with you, the best way is you start afresh.
Wow.
That's the only way. You start afresh your strategy. If it's a company and it's your Excel document with all your accounting
But I've
data,
been working for 4 hours.
Yes, you have to start afresh. You no longer have that document. But don't worry, with Utande Internet Services, we are there to avoid such scenarios.
Okay, how do you avoid that?
Yes, we don't need to react whenever there is a problem.
Okay.
So at Utande Internet Services, we are always proactive, making sure everything is fine. So with the cloud, we are able to do a backup in your machine. After installing our softwares, there is a backup copy that is stored in our data center.
So you're saying as I work on whatever I'm working on, there's a backup somewhere?
Yes.
Okay.
In the
All right.
cloud.
Okay.
So what it means, if you do not find it in your machine, don't you worry, just sleep and relax. Utande has got everything for you. And then another thing is, you can just simply go to another next machine and then you're able to access your document. Why? Because it has been backed up. That's the most crucial about cloud. Mm-hmm. Another scenario that I've seen also with people, when windows are smashed in a car, your laptop is taken. Those people, they don't worry, they just flash everything and your data is gone.
I think that's very common,
yes.
even with
So
phones.
when you lose your machine, when you lose your laptop, as long as you are under our plans for backup at Utande, you don't need to worry about the laptop. You just worry about your insurance. You get back your laptop. If you get that back laptop, your data still comes back.
So everything will be backed up. I will get every single thing back.
Yes, exactly. Every single thing will be back in that time. But if there is no backup, there is no gimmick or anything that we need to explain. When there is no backup, you need to start again.
You need to start again.
Yes.
All right. I think that's very comforting to hear, Kevin. Some of these solutions, as small businesses, we might not be privy to them. We might not even know what's out there which can assist us. You've mentioned the backup solutions in relation to the cloud. And also, in the earlier episodes, you mentioned about security. Are there any other services that we need to know in relation to the cloud which do assist small businesses?
Oh, yes. We've got what we call Beastbox.
Okay.
As Utande Internet Services. What we have done is we have bundled different services, the likes of your domain hosting. We've also bundled Voip. We are able to call your clients. It has got minutes that are in that bundled. It has also have got security, your web hosting and your domain hosting and your emails. So what we've done is we've just made sure there are 4 packages depending on the size of your business. And also the good part with Utande Internet Services, we will listen to your to your needs. We tailor make solutions that are actually speak also to your environment. Why? Because we believe we are not a service provider. We believe we are an ICT partner. So what it means, when your business is moving well, it means also on our side things are moving well. So we are just enabling you. So we've got these solutions, the Beastbox. You are able to have your emails in that. It ranges from $30 up to $150.
This is $30 for the month.
Yes, it's $30 per month. Instead of you buying servers outright purchase, which is more expensive on your site, so we can offer you that space so that you can operate. The good part with that Beastbox, again, you're operating from anywhere.
Okay. As you're talking about Beastbox, you mentioned the issue of emails. What is that in relation to my domain? So I get my domain, I get my web hosting space,
Yes.
and then I get
Your emails.
my emails.
Yes.
So these go hand in hand with my website.
Yes, exactly.
So in terms of the Voip, can you explain how the Voip would work?
Okay, so with the Voip, what we go is we give you a 086 12 line, which is an Utande line. So in that line, it's a soft line. You can install a soft phone in your laptop, a soft phone also on a machine, or if you want a hardware phone, that can be installed, and then you are able to call. It's actually cheaper than using a landline and also than using your normal GSM lines.
If you're saying soft phone, what do you mean?
Soft phones, we are just simply saying
Because
it's a
all
phone.
I know is soft copy.
So it's a soft copy of your phones that you actually have, but you're now able to install it on your laptop or in your phone.
So I can make calls on my laptop while I'm doing my work. I can just make calls while I'm typing.
Yes.
Using my laptop.
Yes. So when you are connected, when you are on the internet, you're able to do your emails, you're able to do everything, you're able also to do your calling.
Okay.
Business is around your laptop, everything. All you need is internet and your business continues. If there are extensions at your workplace, you can still receive them on your laptop.
Is this the
wherever
same
you are.
laptop that could be stolen?
Yes,
Kevin?
it could be stolen. And remember, you're doing backup.
Yes.
So
yes.
whether it's stolen, worry about insurance.
Okay.
Not about the data. The data is safe. We'll give you back your data.
That's interesting. Thank you, Kevin. Do you want to maybe touch more on the disaster recovery aspect, or on maybe how much data can you actually back up, and is it limitless? How does that even work?
All right. Thank you so much. So you see these days laptops are coming with 500 gig space, 1 tera space, etc. So, and then maybe for serious business documents, you realize somebody who might need to do a backup of 20 gig, something along those lines.
So when you're saying serious business documents, we're not talking about my movies.
No, your movies, that's unless you are in a business of movies, that can we can consider that. But if it's just documents, because documents are not that heavy. But with Utande Internet Services, our data center, we can hold as much data as long as you have requested it. We are able to give you that. So
Okay.
with that disaster recovery, there are events that happen in life. Some of them we cannot predict them. Just like when your laptop is stolen, there might be a fire, and then also your machine can crash.
Yes.
At any time. These are electronic gadgets, so anything can happen at any time. So
Yes.
when your hard drive crashes, your machine gets banned, etc. That's where now backup as a service comes into, or maybe disaster recovery as a service comes into play, whereby your data is already stored. So when you get another laptop, it's simply putting in your credentials, and then that old data comes back. You go forward. But if without backup as a service,
Yes.
when your machine goes, everything goes. You are starting afresh.
I think that's quite scary if you think about it. So we're talking about data as really being the currency. This is what is valuable now. And if you lose that data, then you really have to start again, you have to start from scratch.
Exactly.
And Kevin, do you want to are there any other cloud services that we need to know about as small businesses? You've mentioned the disaster recovery, you've mentioned the backup. What other things can we look forward to when we come to Utande and we want the total package in terms of cloud?
Okay. So we spoke about a lot of things in terms of the cloud, because there are a lot of things that can happen in the cloud. Firstly, we spoke about Microsoft 365, which is a whole suite of business applications. And also on the cloud, we can have your accounting systems. Others, they are using Sage, Pastel, Palladium, etc. We can come back and host these applications. You can have your ERP from anywhere, and we can still host them in the data center. We can also host e-learning platforms. So any platform that is software, we are able to host that. And then also in the cloud, we also offer what we call virtual firewalls. Maybe your business cannot afford to have a physical firewall in the premise. We can utilize our cloud firewall that can also protect your business. We also spoke about voice services. We can host your PBX. Your switchboard can be hosted. The good part, when you host your
your PBX is your phone system.
Yes, your phone system. When you host your phone system in the cloud, it means you can receive your extension from anywhere. Whether you're in Dubai or you're enjoying holiday, you just want to quickly make a call to the extension back, or you don't need to dial in, your +263 so that it goes out.
I need you to rewind there.
Yes.
Are you saying that my boss can reach me if I am on holiday on my extension?
That's the power of cloud now. That's the power of cloud. It makes business easy.
It does.
It makes business easy. You can say, "Oh, guys, we are relocating." And the good part is, when you relocate even your offices, when you're on cloud, the only thing that you are worried is the internet. Everyone picks in their laptop, they go. And whenever there's internet, they can still access.
So what I'm picking from this is cloud moves along with connectivity.
Yes.
Okay.
Without connectivity, you won't be able to utilize a cloud.
I think that's an important factor. Thank you for that, Kevin. As we close, thank you to our listeners who've been following our series on demystifying the cloud. We've managed to discuss how moving your business to the cloud is going to become more cost efficient for you as a small business. We've discussed the importance of backup. We've also discussed how important having your data stored elsewhere is also a factor in terms of cloud services. Thank you very much for tuning in, and if you have any questions, please feel free to chat with us in the comments or get in touch with us on our social media platforms. Until the next episode, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.